Okay, the strings are off. Oh, getting ready to take that off, and then we'll work on the rest of this a little bit. Okay, we're going to lift the spider and the cone out. This is what you see inside one of these things, at least on this one. Doesn't look like anything's broken. Oh. I'm trying to see whether or not I have enough room for a pickup right here. And there's no bracing there, so that might work out just fine. Just have to see. All right, more later. Okay, I had to use a Conair hair dryer to remove the top of this so I can make a template. Maybe that makes sense. This should just pop off of here now. Maybe. Hang on, I need two hands. There you go. See, there's the excess wax. And there's the top of it. All right. Next, to make a template. Okay, here's the tricky part. What I've done is I've laid down some frog tape over this. And I know that I have plenty of room in here, thankfully. In here, I mean. No problems there. Now I need to center this to this the best way I know how. I'll take a caliper and measure across this and measure this and get the center line and go from there. Be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. This right here represents the neck, and what I did was I measured the thickness of this and divided that by 2. Rudimentary math there. And I came up with 1.125, which I marked here. And what I did is I took my caliper and I measured it from this side over to here, the 1.1 whatever it is, and then I measured from over here the same to make sure that this was in the center. So this here represents the center line of the neck. Then what I did was I measured the length of the pickup is represented here, and that ended up being 3.360, which I divided by 2 to find the center of this thing, which equaled 1.680. Okay, and then I marked the pickup. You barely see it on both sides, like so. Now, all I should have to do is to align those marks. Hard to do this on camera, guys. See, this one here is a little off. It's going to be something like that, right there. And then that'll keep my pickup square to the neck, to the start of the neck. Then all I got to do is mark it and cut it, which will be interesting. More to come. Okay, I've got her marked the best that I could, and that's what I got to cut out. I'm going to go on the inside of the line for a more precision fit. Should be interesting. I'm going to cut this off with the Dremel. Cut this out with Dremel. You'll see I'm pretty doggone close here. That just can't be helped. It's just where the holes are. You'll notice this distance is not as deep as this distance. But that's where it needs to go. Now to figure out the radiuses, the radii, and go from there. Okay, she's roughed out. We have a hole. She ain't perfect yet, but she will be. Used one of these boogers. Had to change that a few times. I'm surprised Steph is letting me work in the dining room, but that's the way it goes, I guess. Anyway, I've got to get some sandpaper and a flat edge and get these right, these radiuses and stuff. All right, see you in a little bit. Well, we have the right width.
What?
We have the right width.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. That looks fine. Now I got to get the length. That's going to be a little bit trickier. I'm using these little sand blocks here I made. It's double-sided tape with 80 grit on top of that. Works real well. I may have to do some more Dremel work in the corners though. Other than that, that's the progress thus far. Okay, now we have the width of it, or the length, whichever it is, this way. In there. Now I got to work on the corners. And then see how much debris there is. Alright, be back later. Okay peeps, I've got it. I don't know if you can see it, but she fits in there pretty good. Not bad for what it is. There's a little chip right there that maybe if I wouldn't have told you about it, you wouldn't have saw it. Sharpie to the rescue. But anyway, we got that in there. Now I've got to build a support to support this in here. There are two screw holes. One right there, the countersunk ones. That has to go into something so I can raise and lower this. So that's the next feat of adventure. I think I know what I'm going to do, but haven't done it yet. I'll keep you updated. Bye for now. Okay. Had to put a support in, which I made out of some maple I had. See that in there? What this will do is it'll support the bottom of the pickup so I can raise and lower it. As soon as that dries, then I'll start doing some other things like wiring this puppy up. Anyway, that's it for now. Okay, update. All the holes are drilled. This one right here will be the volume pot. There won't be a tone pot on this rig. Here's the output jack. And back here, that's where the ground goes. Or one of the grounds go. And it connects to the tailpiece, so I don't get electrocuted. It's all kind of fun. But anyway, I just drilled that one. Now the wiring begins. Wow. More to come later. Doing the wiring thing.
Yeah.
Almost done wiring. Back later. Okay, well here's my mess up. I didn't put my shielded ground isn't right. I was going through my circuit with my ohms meter, and so that's what I got to do next. Always double check your chip. Bye for now. I'll get this fixed and we'll start assembly soon.